our 8th event of 2024, 57th since the start of CicLAvia. And I'm reminded that this is also the 50th year anniversary of CicLAvia in Bogota, where the whole dynamic movement of open streets started in Bogota, Colombia, 50 years ago. And this month will be a celebration of the 50th anniversary of open streets in CicLAvia in Bogota. So you'll be having a worldwide gathering of open streets around the world to be in Bogota. And I wanted to say thank you to Bogota, to CicLAvia, and especially to Jaime Ortiz, who founded CicLAvia, who inspired many folks, many co-founders of CicLAvia, to start CicLAvia and the movement of open streets here in Los Angeles and here in the United States. And CicLAvia has become the largest open streets event of its kind in the country. So we thank the inspiration of Jaime Ortiz and CicLAvia and Bogota. So let's all just give a round of big thank you, CicLAvia. There you go, thank you very much. Also, we're here in the Valley in District 3, which is an amazing district led by an amazing Councilmember Bob Blumenfeld, who has been not only a staunch advocate of open streets, but certainly a champion for community and a champion for joy. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce the dynamic council member of this district, Bob Blumenfeld.
You said that CicLAvia loves the Valley. Well, the Valley loves CicLAvia. We really do. I was so pleased when we, for a while I felt like we were begging to get CicLAvia here. I kept saying, come on, hasn't been out here. We met, and then we decided to do it here on Sherman Way as the first run. This was the first time. And we chose Sherman Way for a lot of great reasons, because it is technically a great street under the previous mayor's designation, but it is a street where we're doing a tremendous amount of work. One of the things about going along Sherman Way, and this route highlights the 3rd District, because the border of the 3rd District is right over there on Shoup, and it goes all the way to Lindley, the exact route of this bike ride. And you get to see things that we are transforming the community as you go. Here in Canoga Park, amazing economic development happening as you're riding by. You're going to go by connecting Canoga Park. We're investing $30 million in making it more bike-friendly and pedestrian-friendly, creating roundabouts and really transforming that area. You're going to be going right through the Canoga Park Arts Hub, where the Madrid Theater, you'll see as you pass on the right, is undergoing a $15 million facelift and will be open next year. It is a community gem. And then if you look up the street on Owens Mouth as you're biking by, you'll see the Tosco Theater, which we opened up this year. It was about to be lost to development. It was a private theater. We rehabbed it. It's now beautiful. It is the only arts incubator this side of the Mississippi, and it works in conjunction with the Madrid Theater. It's owned by the city. I could keep going all the way down the road about different developments, but I'll tell you, when you get to Reseda, you're going to see the Reseda Theater and the sign there. That is currently under construction to finally become a Reseda Theater again. It's been 20 plus years it's been dormant, and that'll have a food hall on the bottom side and a theater up top. You go a little bit further, and you'll see the cornerstone of the Reseda Rising $100 million initiative, which you'll see the beginning of the construction, which will be done by this time next year, of an ice skating rink, a partnership with the LA Kings, ice skating and roller rink on the outside, ice skating rink on the inside. You're starting to see that come up from the ground. So this place is transforming along this way. I'll talk about things that are happening a little bit to our south, but today's the day for the route. 3rd time's a charm. 1st time it rained. 2nd time it was kind of cold, but today it looks beautiful. And regardless of the weather, it is a beautiful event of community coming together. People coming together to be people-powered, no motorized vehicles, all of us showing that we want to be healthy, we want to be happy, we want to have community. That's what this is about. And Ramel and Rachel, everyone from CicLAvia, thank you all so much. I also want to thank 1111 putting together the performances. Aaron Stone's around here somewhere. I want to thank all the people who set up the booths, who are here to support all the community organizations, whether it's the neighborhood councils or our chamber, or just everyone who is working together to make this community better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking forward to riding as I do every year. I have to wait a little longer now because I have a teenage son who hasn't awoken yet. But when he does, we're going to go on that ride. And I can't wait for it. And I look forward to seeing you all along the route. So enjoy it. And thank you all for being here and being part of it.
Thank you, Bob.
I'm State Senator Caroline Menjivar. Really excited to be on my second one since becoming your state senator. So, like the council member, my border ends right here on Shoup, but I go a little bit past Lindley. I go all the way to Burbank. So I think that would have been a really long ride if anyone would be up for that one. But I am excited to be here because I grew up riding bicycles. That was one of the first things I did in terms of gaining confidence. Me and my family would ride Balboa Park to Balboa Park 24/7, and that's why I brought my niece with me, so we can continue that tradition. And even more so, when I became a state senator, I purchased, if you see behind, a bicycle, a tricycle to give out popsicles, waters, and so forth, because I love to be active in the community and so forth. So for me to provide open streets and partner with CicLAvia and the amazing work that they've been doing here in the valley and across the city of LA is important. Different modes of transportation outside of vehicles is always important. And I know we're not talking about public transportation today, but I do want to give a point to the East Valley Light Rail that is going to be coming down here in the valley and is going to give us another option versus being behind a steering wheel, giving us more independence, more freedom of our time instead of being stuck in traffic. I wish one day we can do what like Latin countries do, where every Sunday is CicLAvia, where we close down all the streets on Sundays and we give them back to the people. So excited to be here. Catch me on the ride. If you need a towel, if you're sweating, even though it's a nice day, we'll be giving out and supporting you. Thank you, council member, for being a staunch leader in this community and bringing these kind of events. See you on the road.
Thank you so much, Senator. Deputy Mayor Randall Winston.
Indeed, Ramel, I'm so excited to be here, and thank you, council member, thank you, Senator. This is one of my personal favorite events in the entire city. My family and I have been here almost to every event throughout LA. My 2-year-old and 4-year-old will be here shortly. We will be walking, running, scootering along the way. You know, Mayor Bass is a huge supporter of open streets events. As you all know, we've got some major events coming up. The World Cup in 2026, the Super Bowl in 2027, the Games, Olympic and Paralympic Games in 2028. These are opportunities to transform our city streets and expand events just like this. CicLAvia does that, of course. It changes our streets into people-friendly places where people can walk, ride, make all kinds of pedal-powered movement to enjoy one another and everything that LA has to offer. Mayor Bass is committed to building more bicycle and pedestrian-friendly infrastructure. I want to thank Councilmember Blumenfeld here for working closely with the mayor this past fall on developing an executive directive to streamline how we build and maintain our streets and to create the city's first long-term capital infrastructure plan where we'll hope to see and build more places and events like this. So whether it's building out a Mobility 2035 network under HLA, repairing our sidewalks and streetlights, or cleaning and beautifying our public spaces, we will be ready for 2028 and all that is to come before then. But today, as the council member and as the senator mentioned, that bike is ready. That's why, ready to go. Today is the time to slow down, explore our streets, explore our neighborhoods. Be sure to get out there and visit each of the CicLAvia hubs. Again, the council will walk through all of them that are along the route. There's the park, Winnetka, Reseda, where you'll find family-friendly activities, free bike repair, and booths that offer a range of services and information. I hope you all have a great time. Stay safe, stay hydrated, because you got a little bit of sun, which is awesome, and enjoy the festivities. Thank you.
Thank you, Randall. Thank you so much for your support of CicLAvia. To also Jackie Joyner Kersey, to Gail Devers, to current track and field star Sydney McLaughlin-Lavori. And we're so excited because LA is having the Olympics that we have Bob Kersey here with us.
Thank you. It's a great honor to be here with CicLAvia. This is my second one. I just attended first one a couple of weeks ago, and I was just really excited. I just want to just say thank you to the councilman in the state center and also the mayor's office, all the great things that you do for your area as well as the city at large. I'm actually grown home Department of Recreational and Park person for the city of LA. That was some of my beginning background when I started track and field. And so I just recently worked with Ramel since the last CicLAvia to also help me launch, which I've been working on for the last couple of years, my Happy Habits Foundation, which is concentrating on mental and physical and emotional community health. So I'm looking forward to continue to work throughout our city to help our youth and our families to stay healthy, to stay strong mentally, stay strong physically, and really do the best that we can. And so hopefully you'll see me in my lucky 13th Olympic Games here, the 2028 Olympic Games coming up. One of my board members are here, I believe, is Camille Jackson, and she's out there in orange suit. Camille has been really helping me organize. She worked with the LA City School District for years. So we look forward to continuing our relationship with CicLAvia and also our Track, Court, and Field Plus that really emphasize good, free, safe exercise on our LA streets. Thanks for having me here.
It's an honor, Bob. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see the magic that you do with the athletes in 2028 here, right here in Los
What we'd love
Angeles.
to do is highlight what's just beautiful and juicy about every neighborhood that we're working with, and we're so excited to have Grupo Folklorico here today. They are all from the Valley, so we're so excited to have them here today. And this makes me personally super excited because I do this for a living, so I really believe in the arts to make life worth living, essentially. So let's give a round of applause to Grupo Folklorico.
Thank you.